Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Action Talk. Yes, Action Talk. I cut out the video game in Action Video Game Talk, and this will hopefully open up more topics that I could try and discuss on here. And speaking of which, the reason why I wanted to do this is because of something that was brought up, hinted around 4 years ago. Me and Reploid Bill Bush, made a video or recorded an article that came up with Tom Welling appearing in Flash Season 2 as his original Smallville character. Now, jump ahead 4 years later. Guess what? Tom Welling is returning to his Smallville universe as Clark Kent for the Crisis on Infinite Earths in the CW multiverse event that's going on. This news broke, I think, what was it, September 19th of this year? And yeah, it's interesting that broke after, I think it was like, I want to say either late last year or early this year, there was an image posted by the Arrow star, I forgot his name, but he was meeting with Tom Welling and I think it was Michael Rosenbaum, the guy who was Lex Luthor for Smallville. He was meeting up with those two. I think they said it themselves, not only the main actor for Arrow, but some of the other people behind the scenes saying that, you know, there wouldn't be no Arrow if it wasn't for Smallville. I mean, Smallville, what was it, like 10 seasons it lasted? A lot of episodes were kind of questionable as far as like material, but the fact that it lasted so long, and they're doing the same thing with Arrow, which branched off into other stuff like The Flash, but he's not the only one coming back from Smallville. Lois Lane is as well. If I'm getting this name right, sorry if I'm not. Erica Durance? Yeah. But she'll be reprising Smallville's Lois Lane in the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Now, this is interesting, because I've seen some postings online where it's like, it's going to be them 10 years later. But then again, wasn't the finale of Smallville, the very end, the 10 years later anyway? You're getting key players for a somewhat Smallville reunion, but they're kind of missing one major one. But then again, if, you know, would you really want to have that many Lex Luthors in it? I mean, they already got a Lex Luthor in the Arrowverse right now. I'm kind of curious how much of the stuff they have already filmed, not just with the Smallville actors, but I mean the Crisis on Infinite Earths, because I was at a Wizard World Chicago, where the guy who is Constantine in the Arrowverse, he was there, and I kind of brought up the fact that, you know, he might be called back for reshots or something like that, especially with possible crises. I'm just wondering how much of it they've already filmed now, or if they're still filming it. They could be filming. They could be filming some of the Smallville stuff separate. I got a feeling that viewership will turn up for this. I don't know. I would like to see the Smallville Lex Luthor back. I would. I'm afraid what kind of fate falls these characters if they go into this CW event, because some of these characters are so beloved. how many more can we get back from Smallville? That's a big question here. So it seems we kind of got some bad news as far as Lex, possibly, with the Crisis on Infinite Earths. Michael Rosenbaum on Twitter did actually make a statement. Unfortunately, it's not going to be one that people like, but the offer that he was given, he had to give a pass to. And I'm guessing, as far as he's concerned, he would love to join in this Smallville reunion, but it seems like it's not going to happen for now unless there's a better offer on the table for him. Now, I'm guessing any kind of role that there would have been for this Lex Luthor, the Smallville Lex Luthor, would have been considered a small cameo compared to the rest of the cast for the Crisis on Infinite Earths. But given that there's been other guest stars who did small cameos without actually getting paid. I mean, from what I heard, it was like, I think Brad Pitt had a few roles and didn't really get paid per se. I can understand where he's coming from without getting any kind of... Okay, I'll read some of it right here. Their offer: no script, no idea what he's doing, no idea when they're shooting. And to be honest, that's not exactly something that you can be 100% behind. I mean, no idea when they're shooting? Was it going to be pickups? Pickup shooting? I mean, kind of sounds wrong. I mean, as much as his Lex Luthor from Smallville is loved, they would have figured out something better than, we're going to do something. We might do something, we might shoot, we don't know where. So yeah, that's it for this first little thing for Action Talk. Yeah, so until next time, bye.